Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. And this week on the Magic Roundabout, we have got a DMC challenge, Diecast and Modelers Community Challenge for July, which was any farm vehicle. And unfortunately, I haven't got any tractors at the minute. I've done my tractor and what have you previously, so I managed to pick up these combine harvesters. The green one I bought in a job lot with 2 or 3 others, which were lots of pieces and tyres missing, and the red one was sent to me by Tony Hughes. Thank you, Tony. So we've got one of each colour. So as you have a look at these going round, I'd like to welcome back all the friends of the channel and any new friends. Thanks for joining, and I hope you stay. Okay, so the DMC challenge this month for July is these 2 Matchbox combine harvesters. They're class. Yeah. So we'll get them off the Magic, get them on a bench, and we'll see what we see and have a closer look at them. Okay, so a quick look at these then. Red and green. Look at the green one first. Steering wheel's broken, falling apart, so we can replace that with something. Got the grain chute comes out, slight hole in that. Got the exit for the bales. Typical Matchbox syndrome. Wheels are all loose, tyres are coming off the hubs, so we need to sort that out. This one's got the pin both ends. I'm not sure where this pin goes right the way through. It looks like it probably does. And it operates this, and it turns on there. You can just about see it turning on there. It's a bit loose, look. There's a lot of play in that. Okay, so this one has got no hole for the driver. It's green. I've got the decals for it, the class decals. The red one is virtually identical. No steering wheel, but it has got a hole for a driver. So whether the red one has a driver or not, I'll have to check. Ladder there, a bit bent. Same thing with the tyres. But this pin is either broken halfway or part way. So we need to investigate that. And these are number K9 Matchbox. Good size these. They're not tiny. Not as big as a corgi one, and it's not as small as a tiny Matchbox, but there you go. There again, this has got the class decals on it. So we'll investigate and get these apart and see what we got. Get some tools out. Okay then, right, we've drilled the bottom out. I haven't opened it yet. Drilled the bottom out. You've got to take this axle out, this front axle out here. Excuse the red paint, I've been doing something else, another project. Got to get this axle out. Now it's very tight. I'll show you on the red one. There's not a lot of room to get in there, if you understand what I'm saying, there and there. What you have to do is get something so that just the edges will fit in the hole. And what I did was got the hammer and tapped it down, tapped the pin down as far as it will go, and then you can get a file on the end that you want, because there's a fat end and a thin end obviously on these. So find where your fat end is and tap that as far as it could go. It doesn't give you a lot of room, but you got enough, because you can see the actual movement there. Yeah, so you've got that much to play with. So what you need to do is get the tyres off, get your pliers on, and manoeuvre your wheels so they're loose on the axle. Then tap the fat end as far as it will go that way, and that will then allow you to pull off the thin end, if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the theory of it anyway. Just got to get these and just work them So I did that. That's the only way I could find I could do that without too much damage. Yeah, that's the only way I could do it. And then tap that through. And what I did was I put it over this one end here and tap that. As far as it will go, and then it exposes more. See, now you can get a file on there and file that out. Okay, that's how you get that off. Well, that's how I got it off anyway. It's up to you how you get yours off. You can put a bit of a cover over there if you want, but you're going to paint it anyway. So that's that. That's the axle out. Let's get this lifted up. Front or back, it doesn't make a difference. Get the tire out of the way. Don't know what's in it, ain't got a clue. That's your base. That's it. There ain't a lot, is it? There ain't a lot going on there. Okay. There is a rivet in there. There is one on the side. I presume the side one removes this piece, and that top piece will remove this piece. Yeah. But I don't think we're going to go as far as that. I don't think there's any need to. It's all one colour. Because that would release that. If I unscrewed that, that would allow me to take this grain pipe out. I'll see. I might do it. I'll see. But same thing as standard rivet in there. Drill it out. Pop it off. And then can I drill it back on if you want? I suppose it won't hurt, will it? Side rivet is a bit more difficult. You have to grind that to get that out, I think, because there's no access to it. This is the one we need to look at. That's got a fat end to it, and that's got a fat end to it. And these holes obviously are elongated on purpose so you can go over uneven ground or whatever. So that's what we have there. So I'm going to have to grind off one of these pins and see if it'll pull through. So there you go. So give me a minute and I'll just grind the end off and then we'll pull it through, see what happens. Okay, right, found out how to do these. It's actually a screw. If I can focus. See that sticking out there? That's a screw. It's like a threaded thing. I've got one in my hand. I've got one here. So I'll pick it up with and show you. Excuse me when I try and pick it up without dropping it. I'll do it like that. Whether it'll focus on it or not. There you go. See that? It's threaded. So, what happens is, oops, excuse me, is get your pliers, get it on and turn it anti-clock. Hold this. You must hold that and turn it anti-clockwise, and then it comes. This comes out. There you go, like so. All right. Yeah. So that was a bit of luck, and then just pull that out. That's probably why a lot of these are missing, because that screw works its way loose, and they drop out. So that's the same what's on this one here. So let's see if it works, shall we? Let's do it on that one. There you get hold of that. And got to get a good purchase on it. This one's a little bit hard to get hold of, this one. There you go, it's coming out now, look. A couple of turns. It's a good thread on it. There you go, that's out. Job done. Alright. Now I did that, took that out, and I decided, sod it, I'll drill that rivet out. So I drilled that rivet out, and like I said, that comes off the top, like so. Yeah. And then you can pull your grain pipe out, which makes it easier to paint anyway. Alright. So that's it. That's ready for the stripper. Got to get this tires off. 1, 2. I'll drill the axle out of here. That's tight as well, you see, so you've got to tap that through. Same thing as the front. Tap that through. Scratch that off. We'll get rid of that. We're going to stripper. Going to stripper. The steering wheel is broken, so we'll pop that out. It's only a little yellow plastic thing. Says he, trying to get it out. I'm going to knacker it, get it out anyway, so. Most of these are gone anyway. So what I'm going to use, I've got a couple of old yesteryear models. So I'm going to use the yesteryear's steering wheel. Yeah. So I'm going to use them. Right, so that's for the stripper. Okay then. See you after stripping. Okay, there you go. Both lots cleaned up. I'm ready for the primer. Got a little bit of yellow, I just noticed to get out of there. But yeah, going to whack some primer on, whack a colour on, and some lacquer. And then we'll see what we got. There you go. Here we go then, all painted and lacquered. There we go. So I'm trying to get this bad boy assembled now. It's going to be awkward with this bloody great thing sat in the way. I'll try and move it over there a little bit. Right, okay. Get the base on. There we go. That's it. Get the bases, make sure the axle fits through. Yep. Bit of super duper on the rivets. And there. Bit in there. Let's get these bad boys in here. Bad boys, what we gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. That's one. I've already painted the details on these. There wasn't much, so press that in there. Let's get something to shove that in there with. There you go. There and there. Put the other wheel on. I'm just going to put a touch of super duper on there because I haven't got any room to pin these over. I'm sorry to say. If I pin these over now, they'll be too tight on the axle. As it is, I have to move it back slightly. to get a spin on it. So that's that one. Excuse me. Do the back one. Yeah, so sometimes you have to do this. They spin on the axle anyway, so it's no big deal. See a little blobber on there. Yeah, I did a bit of detailing, painted the grills in there, painted the checker plate on the floor, did a bit on the ladder there. Not too much. Let's get the steering wheel in then. These are, oh, where's it gone there? There it is. These are for yesteryear's model, left the stem on. Chuck that in here. There you go. So that's that on there. And that drops in there. See that drops in there. And this is going to be a bit tricky because because these have got a twist on them. When I did the green one, earlier. Do like a practice run. You would have thought so, wouldn't you? These are a bit awkward to get in. I have to tap these in. But there again, you have to be ever so careful that you don't over tap them, or else it won't spin. Just put that one in there for now. Yeah, the only trouble with this tablet, if you notice, it's on the lowest focus, and it's still too bloody close. I suppose I should. People keep saying to me about monetizing the channel. Get myself some new gear. But I'm not bothered about monetizing the channel or anything like that. There you go. And she's operating. So that's it. I've got a couple of decals to go on. There's only one on there and one on the back, nothing special. So I'm just going to pop them on. There's the grain chute coming out. Pop them on, and then we'll get it on the old Magic. And we'll see what we got. The other ones here. That's what the decals look like when they're on. Okay. This is what we started with. 2 combine harvesters by a Matchbox for the DMC challenge. So now you can see what they come out like. Have a look at this. Okay, here we have it then. The DMC challenge for this month was any farm vehicle. So I'll pick these 2 Matchbox combine harvesters. I've got 2, so I did one the green one and one the red one. So there you go. All operating, new decals, new paint. A little bit of detailing on there in the back of that engine thing you can see. The steering wheels will be replaced with yesteryear steering wheels. Painted the grids and grills in there. So there you go. That's it. We have the grain chutes all working and everything, so we're all good to go. All good to go. Well, that's another challenge out of the way. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you like them. They're not perfect by any means, but there you go. I'm only human. Well, we'll see you all again next week with something else. Bye for now, and thanks for watching.